I guess I think we live, bro. Oh, buddy be putting the intro and shit on, bro. I don't know how to do that. All right, we live, man. You can hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
The press mute. I was looking at ESPN, looking at this basketball. Man, I'm glad we got some fresh teams, man. In the finals.
Yeah,
Shit, yeah, man.
the Sun should win.
That's I ain't been following. The Suns is the should be
Yeah,
the favorite.
yeah, it should win. They in the finals already now. They won the Western already.
And then Atlanta
And Milwaukee.
they playing tonight or when they playing? It's the final game.
Do they play tonight? I think they might play tonight.
For sure, man. Kenneth Sims Jr., what's happening, brother?
Looks good.
We are live on Facebook and YouTube. I got a guy I'm a fan of, man. I wanted to get on the show and he obliged me. How you feeling, brother?
I feel good. I just been.
You on cloud nine should be, man, after that win, man. I mean, we knew you was gonna win, but goddamn, the world know now. The world know now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I ain't gonna say I'm on cloud nine, but
well,
level.
leveling up. Yeah, buddy. Hey, man, I want to do a little let you run it down for me. You know, your boxing as far as your amateur achievements and just a quick summary and going to the pro ranks. I know I watched I seen the thing on Showtime. It was Showtime, right? The doc. I seen that, but man, I really was very uninformed, bro, about you till I met you and watching you fight in person up there at the gym.
Yeah.
So which is how I became a fan. But yeah, if you would, bro, give me the background, man.
Well, in the amateurs, I won a lot of junior tournaments, like national tournaments, like silver gloves. I guess you count ringside, I won that like 3-4 years straight. Then when I went to the men's, I won. It was like the national PAL. That was when PAL was still like a big deal.
Right.
So that was 2010. I was still 16, but they let me compete with the men because it was an Olympic year.
Okay.
So I was fighting 17-34, but I was still 16, and I ended up winning that whole thing when I was still 16.
Damn.
That's when I qualified for the trials, the Olympic trials, when I was 16.
The last guy I heard, the only guy I heard of did that was Fernando Vargas, I think.
Yeah, I qualified for the trials when I was 16.
Yeah, damn.
And then me, I still was fighting in tournaments, other qualifying tournaments, even though I was already qualified. So I qualified for the Olympic trials like 2 or 3 times.
So you made the team. How long you was on the team?
I lost in the Olympic trials to Jose Ramirez at one point, 22, 23. Then the year after the Olympics, 2013, I won every U.S. tournament. So I was on the team for 2013. And after that, we decided to turn pro after that.
You how old you were when you started boxing, bro?
8. I was 8.
Yeah, you did it like the did your dad fight? Your dad started you? Who started you?
Hold on.
Hey, if you don't put your phone on do not disturb.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Now see how it went black?
Mm-hmm.
Click out and click back on, and it'll put your video back on. And just keep it on do not disturb. There you go.
Yeah, my dad started me.
Did he box?
He boxed amateur. And he once I had boxed for a little bit, he started back training and he fought in the Chicago Golden Gloves just to show me that like I do this stuff that I'm telling you to do too. So
right. Oh, that's awesome, man. So he started you. That's been your that was your trainer throughout the whole amateur system.
Yeah.
So after the trial loss, that's when y'all decided to go pro.
Mm-mm.
What you said?
I went After the trials, I stayed amateur for one more year.
Okay.
I won the USA Nationals. I won Pally, and then we went to I went to the World Championships. I fought the guy that Q was supposed to fight at the Worlds.
Okay.
The Fozzy.
Good. Yeah.
I fought him. I fought him at Worlds. I lost, but I thought I won. But you know how that go.
Yeah. I don't like to, in the professional game, I don't like to play that. I be like, if the judge, because what they do is the final say. It don't matter how you feel about it. So I be wanting the fighters to say, if they was able to take it from me, then they took it from me, so I lost. I need to make the adjustment.
Yeah. I don't never say I got robbed. I thought I won.
But whereas in the amateurs, it be some glaringly obvious shit that you be like, man, hold on, what are they talking about, man? But still, it's important for the fighters to say, okay, I allow them the ability to.
My dad always had me like that. Like, I don't know. We never say I got robbed no matter what.
Yeah, bro.
I thought I won. That's it. That's the most I'm gonna say.
I know some guys, bro, some coaches, man, they never lose a fight.
Yeah, I know some too. It's a robbery. It's a robbery.
Man, I thought, man. I don't know why they do me like this. I'm like, God damn, bro, I be watching you lose all the time.
It's always a robbery with some people.
For sure, man. So you're staying in it. Damn, hold on. Tell me about that fight though. Cause we were supposed to fight him. Tell me about that fight. What did he do well? What he didn't do? I don't think we ever gonna fight him. So.
It's on YouTube too.
Okay.
I don't know. He just knew how to work that system pretty much. I guess
that's a thing. That's a real thing. Yeah, they know how to win the amateur fights, man. Yeah, I'm disappointed. We didn't. Man, that was gonna be a significant win right now at his.
Yeah, he would have handled him too. He ain't, as a pro, he ain't really looked too good.
That was the second Loma guy did that shit to us.
Oh, what the second one? I didn't know it was the second one.
We was fighting. Did you see when we fought Wine Cola, the Philly guy out of Boost gym?
Yeah.
We were supposed to fight Loma's chief sparring partner then at 54. And 2 weeks before the fight, he pulled.
No.
Now this Fozzy dude, he was getting ready. I was watching him on social media. So he was training, getting ready. They say Visa, all right, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna
can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, that's out of our hands. So what was the catalyst to turn pro, bro? What was the decision?
It was just I ain't really like stuff was, I guess USA boxing was kind of, at the time, I know it's better not just from being around them and training camps and stuff, but at the time it wasn't like organized how it is now and all that stuff. So it was like
you got burned out on it.
Yeah, I was sick of it.
There you go. Did you go? Who you went pro with? You were signed?
I signed. I ain't signed with no big promoter. I signed with Jay Prince out of the amateurs.
You been with Jay?
Nah, I'm not with Jay no more, but I was with Jay when I first turned pro, like the first couple of years.
Oh, okay.
I ain't with Jay no more. We still like cool. We talk to each other all the time, but
yeah.
I ain't signed with him no more.
And you over there because your coach is over
there?
Yeah,
because Coach K and stuff. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Because it's similar to a Jared situation, right?
Yeah. Kind of.
I don't know the inside, and nor do I care to know, but I know they be over there. So
because that's who Jared's people kind of like managing me, like Smalls and Flick got something with it, and Doc. So
okay,
they've been happy. That's who been managing me, helping me out since for a minute.
All right, so what's we can get it, even if you give a shit, I can tell you why I like you as a fighter and what I see and all that shit. But after seeing you up close and sparring and watching you spar with everybody and shit, and I mentioned what I mentioned to you when you was fighting this.
Yeah, I remember.
All right. I said, fucking Kenny. Me and Q had this talk. I said, man, Man, I might even say it because I'm very vocal. I might even say it while y'all was sparring. This motherfucker could fight or something because I'm quick to say that shit.
Yeah.
And so me and Q was talking. He was like, "Yeah, man, fucking kids bad." So yeah, man. So prior to you fighting Elvis, I think that was your first fight since I've known you personally.
Yeah, it was
because you just been training.
Yeah.
So I did my little looking at box rec and shit. How the fuck did you draw to that Love kid?
Montana? Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go watch that fight.
How the fuck did that happen? Was he on a promotion for them or something?
I mean, I was on my promoter card, but I was the B side in the fight.
Ah, man, fuck. That shit don't make sense to me. I got to watch that fight. I can't see that shit happen at all.
It's on the internet.
And no shot at that dude, bro. I don't know him.
Yeah, Montana cool, but
yeah, I don't know him, but I'm kind of.
Yeah, I mean, everybody said I won that fight. So,
all right, but once I'm on the squad, I just be like, hey man, I don't see how that's gonna happen. But I'll go watch it.
Everybody said I won that fight. Like Steve Farhood had it. Like he had me watch 2 or 3 rounds. I won that.
So it was on the 2.
It was on Showtime. It was on Showtime. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. All right, I'm gonna go check it out. You all right? So that aside, so I'm looking at the fights and I see you had the 2 losses, right? Mm-hmm. And I said I got the action.
Yeah.
Which I had the because I got the thing open now to see.
Yeah, with Chinea. Yeah.
Chinea.
The first
what happened with this?
So after the second round, I ain't say nothing about it. I never said nothing about it. But at the second round, I couldn't throw no real punches with my right hand because I had to get surgery right after that fight on my elbow.
What was wrong?
I had bone spurs. So like, say if I blocked a punch and it like did this, my arm would shut down for like a round or 2, or like I miss a right hand, it like overextend and I would be able to like. So I was throwing the right hands like this a lot of times, just like it wasn't even. I wouldn't even call that an arm punch. It was just like
just sticking it out there like a stiff arm or something.
Yeah, I couldn't.
How long you and Q been partners?
Like 2 years, 2.5 years almost.
All right. I went away for a little while, 14 and 15, right? So he had to keep competing, and he had an injury. His fucking arm, bro, his jab arm.
Yeah, I know.
All right, he fought like that for like years.
Yeah,
right?
I fought with my arm like that for a minute.
Now, as a professional, in hindsight,
yeah, I should have. Yeah, I know. I should have. I knew my arm was messed up before that fight. I should have pulled out, but.
Yeah, that shit ain't in hindsight, bro. Boxing so finicky, man. Right?
Yeah, I know now. I'm learning. I was still learning. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you was fighting Nancy. The love shit might have happened because you had the loss. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
But this second guy, Tia, what happened there?
That was just experience on my part as far as knowing how to like rehydrate and all that. Like I felt in the locker room, I knew about that one. Like I was warming up and my energy just went all the way down. I fought that all 8 rounds of that fight on like fumes. I ain't had no energy at all.
Was it due to dehydrate? What was it?
I feel like I ain't cut the weight right, and then when it was rehydrated, like I couldn't eat. Like I was trying to eat after the weigh in, I couldn't keep nothing.
Did your pops notice it going into it or what? Well, I mean, y'all was.
Yeah, he did, but it happened like maybe 10 minutes before we walked out. I felt it like just shooting
basically,
down.
We fucking here now, so we got.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing I could do about it, so I had to.
All right, so that's two hell of a. Well, three actually. Cause I'm gonna count the draw. That's 3 actually hellified learning experience.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have, if that wouldn't have happened. I'm grateful that happened because I work with Paulina and them now, affecting athletes, and they if that didn't happen, I would have knew that I needed them when I would go to 140 and all that stuff.
Okay, so I'm a kind of as a trainer and being into, I'm all the facets of the game, right? I be studying because I don't know every fucking thing neither, right?
Yeah.
And so I try to prepare as much as I can. And every fight, something on the fly we got to deal with. Before the fight, after the fight, in the fight, whatever. So when I look at careers as a whole, when I look at guys, first of all, I determine whether or not, in my opinion, I think guys are good, right? And then I look at the career paths and all this type of things. And I look and I say, okay, how does a good fighter use everything to his advantage, right? Because I believe a good fighter can use losses to his advantage, right?
Yeah, that's what I did.
So how did y'all navigate? Clearly you must have had. So I'm asking, when you have those situations, how did you and Pops and management say, okay, how do we use this to lure a situation, right? To lure, like, let's be fucking honest. I wasn't there for the negotiation. I don't know who plugged up the Elvis fight. I don't know none of that shit, right? I'm just a fan, right? I'm not in your business.
Yeah.
So clearly they think they're gonna win, right? Clearly,
they thought I was.
Yeah. Clearly they dropping money on this kid, right? And so I don't know how much of money he see, but they spending money on it, right? So I knew going in, I'm like, this and shout out Elvis, man. I hope you bounce back, bro. I hope you fucking get a situation for yourself, because I see they dropped it and all that shit. It's a cold fucking world, bro. It's boxing, right? And you're only good as your last fight.
Yeah.
But I consider myself as a trainer, I consider myself a good scout, right? And I'm going, ooh, somebody fucked up here. because here's why. I'm watching him when he's blowing cats out and shit early, right? The cats that really don't matter. The cats that they put you on the tube to build you up. And I'm like, this young fella, yeah, he might get swat, but he's very, 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 very limited. Very limited, bro. And hopefully he's tough, which I think he pursued. I think he not pursued. He showed in the fight with you that he could take them shots and keep getting hit. And I was like, man, this is a bad fuck up. This is matchmaker fucked up, thinking had to be, bro. Unless the plan was for him to say, okay, it's time now. Let's put him in that stiff.
Yeah.
That could be an option too, right?
I mean, I think that's some of it, because they was talking about, right? I mean, they was kind of like talk about him, like, how they rush a prospect. So,
right.
I mean, they was kind of thinking they was gonna do that with him, so that might have been.
So that's your two things. Your two things is somebody fucked up, or they saying, all right, we got to show and prove now. We spending money on this kid.
Yeah.
Somebody's feeding them, somebody's putting them up, somebody's housing them, somebody's taking care of Freddie Roach on that end, whatever the case is. And so I really think Top Rank, bro, from the outside looking in, and I know some people over there from dealing with them, but I really think they got a system, bro. Like it's a verified system they use that they stick to it. Because when your promoters up there saying, I don't give a fuck if Bud Crawford stays or goes, and that's your old promoter, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they at a point where, hey, we spending money, so what you want to do? Now, I don't know who's right or wrong in that, and I wouldn't speak on it, but I see from the beginning, Kenny with Top Rank, they do that, bro. Like, they put them kids in there, they get a crop of kids, and at some point they test them. If they don't make it, they get cut and they bring in the next crop of kids. It's almost like they do their shit like some kind of baseball farm team or something. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that system works, and clearly they know how to build fighters, build stars and shit, good. But I think it could have very well been, bring Sims in here, because if he can't get with Sims, we wasting money with this guy, so get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were the I told a guy one time, if y'all want to, I ain't gonna say, well, fuck it, I'll say names. I don't give a fuck. I say, Tell De La Hoya and them, bro, if they want to get rid of that Cobbs kid, we'll come over there and get rid of him.
Yeah, I seen them fight last week, 2 weeks ago. One of them.
Yeah, we'll come over there and get rid of him for you for a nice little chunk of change, man. You name the fucking rounds. I don't give a fuck, and you know Quentin don't give a fuck. I know. He done said that on social media and shit. But and I'm thinking, not that they didn't want the kid. I'm sure they wanted the kid, but they said let's put the pistol on him. Call Sims over here, and if he can't pull the trigger, all right, you're out of there. On to the next one. Do you believe that was that kind of situation or no? Or you think it was just a fight? They didn't winner take, the winner wins, whoever wins, whatever.
I mean, like, I think they was trying to see what all he could do, so they was trying to like put him in there with something different that they hadn't seen him with, and it just so happened to be me.
So they intentionally found a skilled fighter to test him. Is what you believe?
Yeah, I think so. I think because it was time for him to get like tested in that kind of way. So
I agree. Well, I seen that shit happen. I seen what was happening before it happened. So, and I'm sure you did and your coaches did. So, let me ask you this: have you talked to them since then? Are you getting a situation with them too, or what?
Oh, I don't. My uncle and Smalls handle. They just bring it to me when
it's done.
When it's time to make a decision and stuff, and I just.
Good deal. I know it's gonna lead to something, man. With you won the WBC U.S. title, right?
Yeah.
At junior welter. Mm-hmm. What they call it? Super light or junior welter?
They call it super lightweight.
Okay, super lightweight title. So, what's the biggest out the horse's mouth, bro? How you enjoy coming to Houston working with K professionally? Like,
I mean, I love it. It's just like everybody, the people that's around all the time. So that helped me. Like when I'm at home in Chicago, can't nobody do nothing with me. I'm like the best person at every gym I go to. So can't nobody do nothing with me. So
can't level up like that.
Yeah. So when I'm out there, it's just rounds for me to get better out there and in Colorado Springs, like Bud and all of them, like everybody pushing each other, like even the shit talking, like
yeah.
Like out here, can't nobody talk crap to me because they can't do nothing to me. So
you wash them up, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Creole King, man? You good, brother? You see who I got on this show? Somebody made a. Can you see that?
Nah, I don't know. See.
Okay, it might be on the. Okay, it's on Facebook. All right.
Yeah, I can't see it.
The little bubble comes up. Yeah, you see, I got this killer on here, huh? Yeah, I get all the good people, bro. Hey, so what was the catalyst to coming to Houston and get with K? For you, I'm saying he's co-training with your dad, right?
Yeah. Okay. I had been with K for a minute before he started going to Houston. Okay. Like I was going to Virginia and DC training with him in Colorado when he was still with the USA team and stuff. Okay. But so the pandemic, that's kind of what made us end up in Houston because Houston was open and we were still trying to train and stuff. So he just called one day and was like, he told me and Jared to come out there. So then after that, we was down there for like a long time. So man, I had been training with K for a while.
Y'all have had that relationship forever.
Yeah. Like even before I started training with K, I gotta talk to K. Like Shakur, like my brother. Like my little brother. So like even when Shakur was getting ready for the Olympics, K called me like, Shakur wants you to come out here and train before we go. So like that was like 2016. Like I knew K since I was like 15, 16 years old.
Okay. It seems to me, first of all, he's a great guy besides anything. Shout out to Coach K. That's my homeboy. But even like when Q made the team and was coming back and forth when he would come home, he's like, Coach, man, this dude K, bro, he's a great guy. I enjoy. He's helping me like it, and he's helped him out tremendously with his career as well as training and shit. So it seems like none of the fighters have all the fighters love once they get with him and train with him and see results. And the squad itself, that squad you got, bro, over there, man, it speaks for itself, man.
Yeah.
And it's not just on the TV for the fans out there. It's not just on the TV. It's like I say in them gyms, like you said, the competitiveness and I mean, fuck. You could just name the fighters, man. It's I tell K all the time, bro. You got like a little crunk over here, man. That shit is insane, bro. How great these fighters are.
Yeah.
And they all in one cohesive team. Like, because that shit is great, bro. So when did he at what point did he, even though y'all been friends and working together, what point did he officially become on your squad as far as a professional? Has he been there the whole time or just
Nah. After I lost the second loss, we just like my dad, my uncle, everybody was just like, probably need to get out of Chicago just to
trying to shake up some trees. Yeah. Start leveling up. Right.
Yeah. So it was after that. And, he had me come to DC. I was out there for a minute, and like I was just going wherever he was at, like Colorado, DC, Vegas, wherever he was at. I was going there. Like, and I ain't fight for a minute because we was trying to get fights, but they was calling me like the Elvis fight before we took it. They called me like 2 or 3 times, but it was always like a 2-week notice, and I wasn't finna rush into no fight for 2 weeks just because y'all called. So
that's how they.
I told him, I said, if they call with enough time for me to get ready, but they called and told me the date, and it was like 8 weeks. I was like, all right, let's go. They kept trying to get me like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was like, nah.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
They tried to get me too with Robert, man, and now, man, it'd be like a week out, 2 weeks out, and I said nah, and then that kid would fight, and then he would fight. I guess his second time would come up. Hey man, y'all want to fight Elvis Rodriguez? It'd be like a week out or whatever. Nah, man.
Yeah, that's how it was. It was like 2 weeks, and I was like, nah.
That's a matchmaking. That's a matchmaker move too. So, what would you say? Because I'm sure fans. What was the immediate impact of adding K to your corner? And what would you say did he help out with? Pop, what's your dad's name? It's Kenny Senior, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure Kenny and your uncle and them was like, all right, man, we need to get out of Chicago and add something to this. And you did. And okay, what did we add to it? What was the benefits?
K is just like K gonna let you know you fuck up pretty much. Yeah. Like no matter what, even if the smallest fuck up, he gonna let you know. Yeah, if your feet like 1 centimeter off of what he wanted, he gonna tell you. So it was just like K was trying to make sure I was perfecting everything, like doing everything 100% right.
So would you call it the intricacy? He's an intricate coach.
Yeah. To every detail.
Fine tuning. Like hey, we can't do this because you allow somebody else to do that. So that was an added immediate added to the Okay.
And then just the sparring, being able to spar with different people and everything. So
being around that crew of guys consistently every day. How did you like being down here, man?
It's cool out there. It's cool. I mean, of course you want to go home sometime, but for the most part, it's cool. It's good.
Congratulations, man. It's a daughter, right?
Oh yeah, she right here. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Is that you guys first?
Yeah. It's our first child.
So you excited, bro?
Excited.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. As a man with eight children, bro, 5 daughters, man. Daughters, man. I love girls, man. Mama say, the white Miss Ross say, man, you so partial to these girls, but she's partial to them boys too. She don't like to talk about that. But man, when you get them little girls, bro, oh man, they
we got about 5-6 more weeks.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something. Danger just had his daughter. You know, little Danger, my fighter, be up there too with Q with the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
He just had his daughter fresh. 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So he's all excited. That was his first one too, man. All right, what we doing? What's the plan from here on out, man? What's next?
They still trying to work something out, but they been getting calls, but they still trying to work something out. Like I told you, I don't want to hear nothing till they got something solid.
Time.
Yeah.
Go time.
And I say yeah or no. But I don't be liking that. Cause my uncle, like I trust my uncle with like everything with my life. So
right.
I know he ain't gonna tell me nothing or do nothing wrong on my part. So I don't really want to hear nothing until
it's an option on the table for real, and it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
What's your uncle, bro? He be at the gym or no? I never met him.
Nah. You never met him.
Oh, okay. And he's the manager. You saying he's manager?
Yeah. He's part of the manager.
That's the role he fits. Okay, 140 pounds, bro. That's a deep ass division, bro.
Yeah,
that division's deep as shit. Boxing's deep as shit, but I'm partial to that 54, that 40. I like looking at 68 too. Shit, 75 heavy. I like them all, man.
Yeah.
But 140 pounds, bro. Give me your outside of yourself. Give me your top 3 or 5 40s. Who do you see?
Well, Josh Taylor's number 1. Yeah, all belts.
Right.
Regis.
Right.
And you gotta say Jose Ramirez.
What you think about Tank stepping up to 40, man? You a Tank fan or what?
Yeah, Tank can fight. I knew Tank since we was kids. So
did y'all fight the amateurs or no?
Nah, he was always under me, like smaller than me.
He's a. They tell me I don't know.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
They tell me he's a little bitty guy.
Yeah, Tank small. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that 140 division, bro, is something.
I don't think Tank gonna stay at 140 though.
I think it was
it was just
a hit move. It was kind of like a Canelo going to 75 for that fight.
Yeah, me too.
I was never no big Tank guy, man, but the last couple of fights, man, I was like,
Tank. Yeah, Tank. A lot of people say Tank. They don't know. They don't know because he ain't had to do it. But Tank can box.
I didn't know. I was one of those
Tank
guys.
He ain't just a puncher. He can box.
But he's a frightening puncher too, though. It looked like he collapsing, boy, man. When he did Lil Santa Cruz, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
That was because he was going uphill on that one, man. He was behind like a motherfucker to me, and caught that boy and put him to sleep, man. But I think T.O. was gonna be up there shortly. 40 is just gonna get stiffer and stiffer, man. And it seemed like to me, man, you in the right company with the fighters, with the squad to have you sharp and ready for whoever, man, as you pushing up to get them titles, man. Cause I know that's your intention. It's every fighter's intention.
Yeah, I ain't here to just be messing around with it.
Yeah, man, fuck that, man. And at about, how tall are you, Kenny?
5'10".
Yeah, you ain't no little guy neither, bro. At your weight class, man. I remember I was telling Regis one day, he was at the gym. I said, bro, because he was looking for sparring and shit. And I know sometimes y'all go over there too, but me and
Regis used to spar a lot.
Okay, I was like, man, you need to go over there by Jay and them, man. Them boys is bad, bro.
Yeah, he came over there and watched a couple times. Yeah, but when I used to be at Main Street, a lot. Me and Regis used to spar a lot, like almost every session. Me and him was sparring.
Fuck, man, where I was, man.
This was a while. This was before I started training with Kate. Me and my dad was in Houston at Main Street training.
Okay.
And I was sparring with Regis when he was in that tournament.
Oh yeah, the super.
The Super Series, the World Box Super Series. Yeah, I was sparring with him a lot when he was in that. So
it was good work. Y'all was working hard.
Yeah, it was good work.
Yeah, Kenny, man, I tell you, bro, I was very immediately. I wanted to know, and I think I asked you on something, messaged you on something. Whose idea was it to come out in the fourth left-handed? Because
y'all saying you said that.
That was, but wait a minute. I was saying at the end of the third, I was saying, all right, come on, left hand. I was such, I went live during your fight on my Instagram.
Yeah, I watched it. I seen it.
Oh, bro, so you heard me. And I was screaming like a motherfucker. But this the thing, man. I was, that adjustment was perfect, man. And because in the third, he did hit us with a couple of them straight lead lefts.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, fuck all that. And I knew by switching, he was going to get gun shy. Just by switching, he was going to get gun shy. And then also know, well, I can't chuck that thing in there like that because he going to eat me up. And sure enough, you came out there, man. I said, man, it was perfect fucking perfect adjustment, man, for the exact right time, man. And that's why I asked you. I said, man, who told you to do that? And you told me what? What you told me?
Yeah, I just did it. I just did it myself. Like,
was it an unconscious thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, I had did it at the end of the round before.
Okay.
And I seen he slowed, like he kind of got paused a little bit.
Yes.
So I just
that's the pause.
I don't never know in my head how I'm gonna come out in the beginning of the fight. So the whole day before, I was in my head thinking like, am I gonna start the fight southpaw or not? Like I don't never know until I get in there.
I'm glad you didn't know. I'm glad you didn't for that adjustment when it was time to do it, because had you came out, here's my thinking. Had you came out like that, he would have fought like that, right? And I don't think we would have got our thing going like we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then the adjustment meant then you just went to walking him down when you switched back. It didn't fucking matter, man. That shit was beautiful. But as a trainer, let me say this. And you tell me whether you agree or not. A lot of you kids, bro, when y'all fighting so long, bro, you don't even realize. You think you freestyling. Nah, man, your body's responding. Your body's
that's how I was. I thought I was in the. I mean, we had it planned, but I was freestyling a lot. Like,
but the body's saying, but the body's going unconsciously. But it, how would I say this shit? Subconsciously, you going?
Yeah,
that bitch hit me twice. Now you can't hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Because I had jabbed and I ain't get off the line after the jab. He caught me with he ain't hurt me with nothing the whole fight, but he had called me and I was like, all
right. No, I didn't see you buzz never.
Yeah, because I was talking to K while we was fighting. I got hit with a jab. He was like, I was like, my bad.
Oh, that's demeaning to a fighter, bro. That takes shit out of him, man. That's why, bro. That's why when I be in the corner, I don't give a fuck who y'all, man. When y'all get by me, we gonna have them conversations, bro.
Yeah, because I was like, my bad, K. When I got hit, and like pretty much anytime I got hit, I was like, my bad, K. I got it.
But that shows how in tune you guys are. But it also shows the fighter, the opponent. He sees that shit, bro. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Especially when he ain't doing it. I give you a story. I give you two of them. Jamel, we were sparring Jamel one day and they came by us like that. And I started talking to him. I said, watch out, Q. The champ's mad. Look at him. He's mad. He wants to get it back. So just so happened that day he got out the ring a little early too. Mad and shit. But just frustrated in his performance, maybe.
Yeah, he's an angry dude to be seen. Like, I ain't never met him, but
yeah, he's I'll say this, and it ain't no shots. Fuck anybody. Look at social media. He's just emotional. He's an emotional guy.
I ain't never met him.
Yeah, he's an emotional guy. He wants to win like a motherfucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another time was we were sparring. This happened recently. Q was sparring with a guy, and he says the guy he said, Coach, do you know I can hear you? What you telling him, huh? And I said, yeah, we don't speak the same Spanish, bro. Could Quentin be like, yeah, you see it, yeah. And so I love that talking shit, bro. It shows you in tune with your fighters in tune with you. Y'all seeing the same thing. So if you catch a little shot, you say, my bad, I see it. You already telling him, yeah, I know I need to adjust and fix that thing, man. I tell you, that performance, bro, was beautiful, man. And as like I say, as a fan, bro, and seeing it come to fruition, your ability that I've learned over the last year is like, and just fuck only the few times I seen you, I could handicap this fight, and that shit can go just like this. And I think the one thing I said prior to you leaving the Colorado, I said, Kenny, this fucking kid, he don't have the ability to box.
Yeah, I remember you told me.
And I said, long as you don't fucking get hit and try to get it back and shit, get mad or whatever, he just ain't got it, bro. And I think it was evident, man, and that he was in over his head, bro.
Yeah, like, after the second round, I was like, nah.
You was convinced then, like, this dude ain't got nothing special. He ain't finna do nothing else different.
Yeah, and like I knew it going into it, but I thought like maybe he'd make an adjustment and like.
I lost it, bro. I had to come back in that thing, man. There we go. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I was saying, like I knew going into it, like he wasn't gonna be able to box with me, but I just felt after the second round, I seen like he couldn't, like even if I like wasn't boxing, there wasn't nothing he could do. Like if I was standing there boxing, and I thought maybe he'd try to get. I thought he was gonna be a lot more aggressive once he realized he couldn't box. That's what I wanted him to do, but he ain't do it. But I wanted him to get. I thought he was gonna get a lot more aggressive just because I feel like that was probably his only chance. But I feel like
we'd have stopped him like that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I thought.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna get stopped. Fuck that. I'm gonna stay out here. Hey, again, I root for everybody. I don't want nobody to fucking lose and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't want him to. I don't want the kid to.
Yeah, I know. That's how you feel. That's how I am too. Like I don't want anybody to lose, but if you fight somebody, I want my people to win.
Yeah. I'm clear on that shit, but I'm like, man, don't go off into a depression or none of that shit. You gonna find out now if you're a fighting man, bro. See, he's about to find out what you had to walk through already.
Oh yeah.
You done had to walk through that shit and show your and prove to you and every the squad.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Okay, I fucked up. Watch this. That's I don't want that. I don't want that guy to fucking not if he's a fighter. If he's a fighter,
he can fight. He got some stuff to work on, but he can fight.
All right, bro. Let me know about working with Evans, man. You work with Evans, correct?
Yeah.
Strength and conditioning wise, what has he added to Kenny Sims?
Oh, that's simple. I got stronger.
It's evident, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you was the stronger man in that fight too, and that guy was supposed to be. He was supposed to be, according to the people.
Yeah, like Tim Bradley was like, Drake kept telling Tim like it ain't that easy. Tim Bradley was like, Elvis needs to just go to him. He's stronger and get the big guys. And Drake was like, nah, it ain't what easy as you think that.
Yeah. Well, it's debilitating. It's demoralizing when a guy is beating you in every manner, forward, backward, counter punching. Especially these kids who depend on speed, and you just you shoot the shots in between, and they don't understand because it appears that you outspeeding them. To them, they like, damn, this dude's fast. Nah, motherfucker, I know when to punch you.
Yeah, a lot of people be saying that about me, but I don't be like feel like I'm this super fast dude. I just know when to punch.
Son, and you're not slow, but that ain't what it is, bro. Yeah. And so many people in boxing don't understand that shit, bro. Like I named Quick Draw, right? In his first amateur fight.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to people call him quick and fast and shit, I laugh my ass. I giggle my ass off because I'm like, they have no fucking clue. A, why it's called Quick Draw, and then B, when to punch. They don't see when a guy when a kid knows the punch, as you know, there's nothing you can do about it if I punch in the right time. But think about that as that opponent. You going, what the fuck? Why I didn't see that? That shit was super fast, so they don't get it.
Yeah, like a lot of times I'll try to, like the last fight, for that fight in particular, I just punched right after he punched because I knew he wasn't gonna bring his hands back.
Right, and guess what? To him, fuck. Wow, how he was able to hit me? You know what I'm saying? He's so motherfucker, you flawed, bro. You ain't.
Yeah, like when he punched, I know when he throw a left hand, he's not gonna bring it straight back. It's gonna wind up and then bring it back.
So in the wind up, pop.
Yeah,
yeah, man. But I named Quentin that because it was a Q, right? Mm-hmm. And on his first fight, everything we worked for a year went out the window, and he just ran out. He just ran out there and hit him in the mouth. He just ran out there. It was.
Yeah, that's how I used to fight. I used to fight like that when I was a young guy. I just straight go straight and do this.
I said, man, you like I said, you quick on the draw. You pull in the trigger. As soon as you get out there, you pull the trigger. Yeah. And that's why I named that. But I'm listening to people, man, Q's so fast. He is. He's fast. It just don't matter if you are.
Yeah, like I know I'm fast, but that's one thing when I started working with K2, he made me slow myself down.
Hey, can let me say something that I've been saying for years, man. And so it's one of my little sayings, man. Fast is good, but accuracy is better, bro.
Yeah, K had me slow down.
Because you could pinpoint and hit the target and shoot at the target when you're supposed to. Yeah. Slowing down sometimes is better, man. And nobody gets that shit either. Well, that's why K is such an extremely good coach, bro. Shit like that, he understands. You've been boxing all your life since you're 8 years old. Mm-hmm. And you probably done, like you said, added something and nobody else did it. And you go, shit, well, this is some new shit. The problem is when young fighters think they know it. You know, I got it. You see that in the gym. I know what to do. You ever see the coach of the fighter bickering and shit?
Yeah, I seen it before.
And you're like, oh man, y'all better get on the same shit because this shit's gonna go bad one day. Yeah. If you're in there with the wrong person, man. So Evans got you strong, huh, bro?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Like, that's all I don't even know what else to say. Evans got me.
Hey, I told Evans one day, I said, you know why you and I get along, bro, and you don't cause no problems being with my fight? He said, why? I said, because you think, ask him, he'll tell you. I said, you think fighters win because they strong.
Yeah, he do.
I said, that's perfect. For a strength condition guy, that is perfect. Because
he ain't gonna say nothing about the boxing.
Nothing. And he'll say, yeah, coach, because I ain't no boxing coach. I ain't finna say I cheer him on. But I say, bro, that's perfect because that means you're gonna stay out the way.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say nothing about boxing.
Yeah, man. I say because you know, being an old school guy, and when I say I'm only 45, bro, but my boxing, you know, my dad was 52 when I was born, bro. My shit comes from way, way, way back, and so I learned still, and I was a big no that strength and conditioning shit, because I always said a boxing trainer supposed to condition his fighter for a fight and strategize, right? That's all we do is strategize and condition. So I had to learn that when you get a guy that's a sports specific, conditioning specific guy, he can add to shit that I may not know. But the problem is there's as many fake strength and conditioning guys as there is fake boxing coaches, and so it's watered down. So when you find a guy that gets you stronger and you can go, okay, that's less on me. I ain't got to worry about that shit, man, because he got him strong. Now you find you a strength and conditioning trainer that thinks boxers win because they strong. That's even better. Make him strong, and I ain't got to worry about it because we gonna do this other shit. I tell you, man, he and everybody, bro, says he gets him stronger. You know, does his job, and it's beautiful to watch. Man, he be so excited about y'all, man. He just wants y'all to win like a motherfucker, man. So I love to see him flourishing the way he is, man, as a strength coach. So with you being down here, bro, your pops is in Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he still got a team? He's still coaching kids, got a team?
Yeah, he coached kids. Like my dad worked for so in Chicago it's like a different park districts. And a lot of them it's like maybe 20 something park districts that got boxing programs. So my dad worked for the city of Chicago. Like the city of Chicago got its own like circuit of boxing program.
So he's got like a park. He's got
his own.
Over.
Yeah. So like even when I was younger, like so Chicago, they have it's basically exhibitions that helped me too. Like as far as amateur boxing, so they got these things called exhibition show fights where we fight each other in 16-ounce gloves. But that help you get used to a crowd. Like it's like a real fight, but you fight in 16-ounce gloves.
The pressure for a kid, the pressure of people
so it
being
don't
there.
Yeah, so it don't count as a fight, but it help you get ready. It's like sparring with a big crowd. So like
that's valuable. That's valuable.
Yeah, it's like a real fight, but we just got head on 16-ounce gloves. So all through while I was younger, I was fighting them, and they had one like every week in the summer. So I was fighting them. So when I got to I turned open when I had like 5 fights at nationals, but I had a lot of those park district.
So yeah, things, you was more experienced than what people understood.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, man, I caught the last ass end of that in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
We had that. It probably was nowhere near the size of Chicago, of course, but there was still boxing in the recreation districts because I was broke up according to they call it parishes, but you know it was broke up to certain sections of your parish had parks, and mine was Pard, and then I know in Avondale they had one, but I caught the last bit of that park boxing where people could, where kids could go sign up for football, sign up for basketball, sign up to box, and a lot of guys younger than me don't even remember that shit in the city, man. And it's sad because New Orleans was such a steep boxing capital at one time in the country's history. A lot of people don't even know. Like you being your age, you probably don't know nothing about it. But in the 60s and 70s, we had world champions and you know, Ali and them would come fight in the dome and shit.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Chicago. They don't have don't be no boxing here. Like
that's why you got to put it on your back, bro. Go get it, man. Go get it, bro. That's hey. Regis program, right? I know he's based out of Houston and shit, but that's a New Orleans guy to the.
Yeah, I know. I came to when he fought in New Orleans, we drove down there because I was in Houston training. And I was sparring with him, so we drove out there. When he fought, it was a top rank card. He had them. They brought it out there, and he fought.
When he won a world title, bro, he brought a world championship back to the city for the first time since like 68, bro, 69. So a lot of people don't even know, but for me, that was everything. You know what I'm saying? This kid brought us a world title for the first time since Willie Pastrana, bro. That's you know, that's so fucking far back, man. And I just be rooting like a motherfucker, man. So I'm sure Chicago. And if Chicago still, what's the problem, bro? Y'all, if they have the boxing in the rec, is it not a lot of kids fighting?
No, I mean they had that still. I'm talking about like professional wise, like I don't.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You know business stuff.
That's what it is. They don't got nobody bringing them up.
Yeah, you know how that works.
How's the bunch of bullshit?
Yeah.
They have good coaching out there in Chicago though.
Yeah, it's some good coaches out here.
Man, I've been to Chicago once, bro. Let me tell you, man. I was driving through that motherfucker. I don't know where I was. I was with another guy. I said, well, this ain't nothing but a big ass fucking New Orleans, man. Get me to the airport, man. Fuck this place. It looked like a huge, whatever section I was in, bro. It looked like home, just giant. You know, like the hood, bro. Some giant. And I said, man, well, I know all about this shit.
Yeah,
and
you ain't go downtown when you was here?
Nah, bro. I don't know where I was, man. But wherever I was, I know I was going to that airport. What's the big airport?
O'Hare.
I was going to O'Hare.
Yeah, that ain't even Chicago. That's on the outskirts.
So we went through some part of that city.
Yeah.
That was so I don't know what side of town we was coming from neither. Man, I don't know, bro. But I was like, yeah, man, I don't know none of these people, bro. You could take me to the airport, man. Because if it remind me of home, bro, hey, man, I done seen this shit before, bro. We can go on home, man. But I would love to go down there and learn about the city, like with a guy from there. You know what I'm saying? And check it out and see the culture and everything. Because I know it's a
yeah, I love Chicago.
It's a completely different thing. Yeah, it's a completely different thing than where I'm from. I'm at the bottom of the map, and y'all way up there, man.
Yeah, my girl, she went to school in Baton Rouge, so she was in New Orleans a lot. So
that's about 45 minutes outside the city, man.
Yeah, she went to Southern. So
okay, nice. Yeah, Kenneth, bro, I'm glad to get you on, man. I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you.
I'm a super fan, dude, and I'm gonna rock with you, bro, to the end, man. Cause
thank you.
I see when I look at the field, bro, when I look at the landscape, there is no fucking reason you not in there.
Yeah.
With that world championship, man, and right there in that mix, man, because you got the ability, bro. You got the ability, man, and the determination. I'm a big stickler to, for better or for worse, bro. I read everything, bro. I read it all, bro. So I'm watching the weigh-ins and everything, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I seen that. I said whatever jitters Kenny may have, because I'm sure he does. It's a fight. I said, man, I don't see nothing that says he don't know he's going there to do a job and take care
what?
of
That I don't know. It was weird to me. That fight, like the day before the weigh-in, usually I can't go to sleep. The day before the fight, I go to sleep easy. But like that whole week leading up to it, I don't know what it was, but I just was like, it's like I was on that one. I didn't even feel like I was fighting. Like,
let's call it you was in the zone, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like I was fighting. Like I was chilling, like laughing about everything. I wasn't like it didn't feel like I had to fight the next day.
That's what I seen, and I seen that whatever. That's what I mean. If something was there, it wasn't bothering. It wasn't in the way. Whereas what I read from him,
yeah, I seen that too. Because he at that way and he tried to like.
Yes, and the problem with that is this. The problem with that is this. Why are you trying to convince yourself?
Yeah, that's what I be thinking. I'd be like, we got to fight anyway. Like,
I'm here, man. I'm here. I signed the paperwork. I'm right there across by the room. I'm here, man. So that's I like for young guys to not, when you don't see nothing from that shit, and you didn't. It was almost like when you was standing there for the pose and shit. Like he wasn't even
paying no attention.
He wasn't even there. You was like, yeah, all right, motherfucker, let's go. And I said, yeah, bro, yeah. As long as we don't catch no stupid hot one, this shit's gonna go. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to him. It's like he went right there.
Yeah. So I mean,
only thing I was trying to do was trying to see what the height was. And
yeah. Was he tall? He was taller than you, but
he's a little taller than
you. Yeah, but he fights. The feet was wide apart.
Yeah,
he came right on down. Yeah, he came right down, man, and didn't and the jab. Well, shit, you know what happened. Yeah, brother, I'm glad to get you on here, man, and for the next fight, bro, whatever, you know, or after or before, whatever. Okay. I'd love to have you back on there, bro. Jared was supposed to come on, bro, but all that, you know, what he was dealing with, bro.
Yeah.
So I didn't push I asked him, and then he was like, and he responded to me, so I was like, I'll get with him later, and then that fight happened. So y'all get back on.
Yeah, I talked to him like every day. I'm happy to see that he working out already. So he back working out already. So
I went on a rant, bro, on my last podcast with
I saw it. I watched it.
And I believe that shit with all my motherfucking heart, bro, because I sit there and I look at that guy, bro. And I came to him organically becoming a fan. Now a couple of years ago, just from watching him. But I was a fan for a different reason than what, say, I'm a fan of you. It was a whole different reason. Like I was like, this kid's determination, man. When the chips is down, bro, and he keeps coming and he's gonna get you, man. I said, man, that's drive out of this fucking world, regardless to whatever I seen with the boxing, right? And people, oh, coach, you tripping? I said, man, look, when I picked him to beat who's that fucking Cuban, everybody. I picked Jared Hurd, bro. I was in such the minority picking that dude, and I was like, y'all don't understand, bro. When Laura's all this pretty boxing's gone, Jared Hurd's gonna keep coming. Yeah. And he's gonna be punching that dude in the fucking head, bro. And so he won. And it was another fight. I can't remember that I picked him. Now with the J-Rock fight, I was a fan of both guys, and I really didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, fuck, I don't know, man. So I'm gonna just watch it and enjoy it. But fast forward to he's down here, we over there, and I'm seeing him. And I'm seeing him box up and hell, we spawned him, right? And I'm going, oh, K's doing what K does. I see it. I'm like, oh shit, this guy is a fucking problem now. Because you get all what he had added to this. This is a fucking serious problem, man. And with that first fight he had with him against that Hispanic kid, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he could have stopped him, but K told him to keep working on.
And I knew it. And guess what? I was doing the same thing for your fight. I was watching his fight. And I said, don't you do it, Jack. Keep on doing what the fuck you doing. You classing this dude, because what you're doing is you're performing, right? Everything you learning, bro, which shows your skill as a boxer.
Yeah, like the last round, K was like, all right, go ahead. And then as soon as he dropped him right as soon as he.
So man, I believe all that shit with Jared, bro. That guy, and again, I don't know him like you, and I only know both of y'all from what I see, and I think as long as he wants to fight, he's a fucking problem, man. And this last fight here, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think that was honestly good for him a little bit.
Use it to your advantage, because
I think because just knowing him, like I talked to him, and I see like he back in the gym already and all that. Like I think it was good for him. Just getting his mental.
Here's the one drawback. Here's the one drawback of losing that fight.
I mean, I know he gotta work his way back up.
But here's the thing. You know beyond a doubt, okay, Charlo's got every excuse now to not fight you. So he's got to use it to his advantage and come through the side door, bro. And what I said on that thing, like, hey man, what's wrong with 60, man? What's wrong with getting rid of them dudes at 60? And when he comes up, he got to go through you. So rather than that, now I don't know what he's gonna do. It ain't my business. I'm just saying, I don't believe. I'm glad you saying he ain't took that shit drastic, and he's in the gym and shit, because guess what, man? That fucking kid is the truth, man. And so keep banging these boys out, and you. Let me ask you something. Right now, off of that loss, he lost this last fight. If they say tomorrow, Jared signed to fight Triple G at 60, who you favor in that fight?
Jared. I ain't
all day.
Triple G ain't looked last.
And by vicious knockout. He's gonna get ready to do.
I think that last Canelo fight took a lot out of Triple G.
Who did it, man? Man, can you believe the people who say
I don't know. The second fight, to me, Canelo beat his ass.
It wasn't even competitive.
Yeah, the second fight wasn't close.
It wasn't even competitive, bro. Like
the first fight, I thought Triple G won. And Canelo, my favorite fighter. But the second
Canelo's my favorite fighter, and I had him losing the first.
Yeah, but the second fight, he whooped Triple G ass.
And whooped him how he said.
Yeah, he said it before the fight, and they thought he was bluffing. And then he went out there and did it.
Homie, when that boy went Mexican on him, and that boy was backing up out of him, I said, where's your Mexican boy now? Where he's at now? Let me see that shit. The problem was that Canelo made some mistakes in that first fight. Came out hot.
He gave him too much ground to that first fight.
Yes, I agree with you. So, hey, Triple G wants a money fight. Coming off the loss, right?
The zone trying to force him to fight Boo Boo.
Let me ask you this, and I don't know if you might have to hit Boo Boo's from up north somewhere. Okay, Boo Boo and Jarrett Hurd fight. Who you favor in that fight?
So you can't ask me that because I'm going Jarrett against anybody.
I'm expecting, but I'm expecting the truth as far as I know because that's your squad. But I'm talking about ability wise. Who you favor? If you wasn't with Jarrett, I feel
Jarrett, like Boo Boo. Of course, Boo Boo got a slicker fighter, but Boo Boo get sloppy a lot of times.
You know who had a slick? Yeah. You know who had a slick style? Laura.
Yeah, I know.
You know who has? Yeah, he big. Man, he been getting ridden boys with slick styles, man.
Boo Boo.
Hey,
I think Boo Boo would give Jarrett the opportunity to end that fight.
Whether he likes it or not, he's gonna give it to him, and Jarrett's gonna take it. So he goes up there, becomes unified champ or something at 60, bro. Now you're right back.
Yeah, that last fight, it was when it started raining, I thought they was about to say, hold on.
Right.
It's like I was sitting right by the ring and like I was soaking wet. Like I seen the ring was soaking wet every time Jarrett moved. He was slipping. Both of them.
I know you was there. So all right, let me give you a little brief assessment. You tell me if I'm right. It seemed to me, I don't know what happened prior to the fight or after the fight. I'm talking about in the fight. It seemed to me with the rain condition and the slipping, because they both, man, that shit's dangerous.
Yeah,
bro.
Both of them.
That shit was dangerous. Okay. It seemed to me at some point, just with that, it seemed to point to me that Jarrett said, fuck it. I need to get this guy out of here. And so he started just waiting for that counter to get him out of there. And I was like
before you see the first round, before it started raining stuff, he came out behind the jab, everything. And the second round it started raining, and he didn't really have a choice but to fight.
And my thing on the outside looking in, I was like, nah, Swift, just put the stick out there. Just put it out there.
Yeah.
So he could counter, so you could counter. That you have a better shot to get him out there. But it seemed like to me, Jarrett made the decision to just stand there and try to get him off the counter off what he was doing. And unfortunately, it didn't go his way. And I was going, man, we giving up rounds like this. Because I'm always, you can ask any of my fighters, I'm always like a close round goes to the other guy out the gate. If we have to talk ourselves into how we won that particular round, we lost it. We lost it. So I was saying these judges might be giving this guy this fucking round, right? And then I didn't think that first knockdown was real, but he got the credit for it. And I was like, good. All right, good. That's a 10-8. But fuck, he clipped the dude at the end of the fight.
Yeah, they ain't counted.
I was like, he really hurt him. He really fucking dropped him. He hurt him bad too.
He hurt him bad in like the middle of the fight. And then the rain, he had to stop. And
man, it's just one of those fucking things, bro. It was just fucked up. But again,
I mean, that's another situation where like I don't want you to lose. Like I know Kuba. I know him too. Okay. But of course I won't.
It is what it is. Right. It is what it is,
man. Even after they fought, Kuba was like yelling out of the ring to me, talking to me, telling me he seen me fight like the week before and stuff. Like it ain't like that's one of them situations where I ain't want to lose, but I want to lose just because he fighting my people.
Right. You got to be happy for. All right, you won. Yeah, I mean it's a big thing for you. It's a big, huge thing for you.
Yeah.
But Jarrett was up against it. That's what again. But all those things we talking about is why it shouldn't do nothing but just make you adjust the career path, right? Mm-hmm. Just adjust the career path rather than had he did a Jarrett Hurd on him and got him out of there in 3. Then he could go demand this fight over here once it was over or whatever. You know, you just got to change it and veer off and do your thing, man. But fuck that dude to fight, bro. He's gonna be straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he boxed way better than before we started being close. He boxed way better than I thought that he could.
Bruh, think of me. I was a fan. Nothing to do with his boxing because I wasn't a fan of his boxing. I was just a fan of the dude who would win fights that technically I would think he's not supposed to win, but I'm picking him. I'm so sure of it. I'm picking him, right? I don't do that shit. That ain't my thing. I'm a technique guy. And that shit was like, but no, this dude's a different dude. He's a different breed of dude. So then when I get down there around him and I say, no, he could box. So I go, could he always box? Or now he's boxing to add to his shit?
I think he could always do it. He just didn't want to do it.
His corner just would allow him to go in there and bruise.
I think he just didn't want to do it. Like he's like, I don't got to do this, so I ain't gonna do it. Like,
all right, that makes sense then, because that's sure enough what he used to do. And that's what I thought he did in his last fight, bro. He just was like, I gotta fucking clip this guy, bro.
Yeah, he told me like he ain't really like the ring. He didn't have a choice but to try to do that because he couldn't move. Like,
well, you fucking twist your knee, your ankle, your hip.
Like I know they gonna say like that's worked both ways, but I feel like it hindered Jared more because he the one with the height advantage and he was trying to box and stuff.
Hey, let's be clear on that publicly since we're on the podcast. The other guy had to deal with it too, so it ain't an excuse. They both had to deal with it, but it absolutely hindered the power punching big guy for sure, man. I mean, he was slipping and sliding all around that motherfucker, man. But yeah, man. I can't wait to see what's next, man. I can't wait to see who at 40. Like I said, man, 40 is deep. I don't know at this point. What are we now? We 14-2?
16.
16-2. Mm-hmm. So, man, you got about 4 or 5 right now. In between that y'all could strategize how you want to do it before you or I don't know, you may be like, nah, coach, fuck that. I'm ready to go whenever they
that's how I feel.
Okay, so fuck all that. Just give me the best match.
I don't know. K might feel different about that, but that's how I feel.
Right. Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Like I did an interview the other day, like last week, and I was like, they was asking me like who I want to fight and stuff, and I was like, I don't really care. This is a metaphor. I'm trying to skip the line. So like,
yeah, okay.
So I feel like that's what they was gonna do with Elvis. They was gonna like push him and let him skip the line. So like he was gonna skip it.
That was like we said. You were either a watermark for them to see if he got the goods, or you was the guy they think they was gonna beat. That was a name for him to. All right, he beat Kenny Sims. Let's get him that minor title or major title shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you know, a lot of people say they don't give a fuck, just line it up, but they be giving a fuck like a motherfucker. I'm thinking you trusting your people, bro. To where man, line that shit up.
I'm trusting them, but just
there you go. Well, shit,
like I already told them, don't just bring me something when it's I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it. Of course, I have an input at some point. Like he let me know, like every now and then he'll fill me in, but I don't want to be like every day call me about this. I don't want to do
it. It's hard in life like that, man. Fuck all that. I got other shit to do. That well, shit, I'm riding with you. Whether you fight, whether you skip the line or not, bro. As a trainer, I just go. I like to see kids maximize their potential, right?
Yeah.
Because money, maximize their potential, because once you get a title, it's all about maximizing your potential. Then, regardless if you want to go fight all the best fighters, everybody in your business is gonna be like, yeah, look at it with Tank.
Yeah, I already know how it go.
With Ryan Garcia and shit like that. Let's get him just enough to get to the next bump and payday. You know what I'm saying? So I be liking y'all to maximize, but maybe maximizing your potential is upsetting a fucking world champion. Boom. Now we could go. So who knows, man? Your business people would know that better than I do.
Yeah.
But I'm rocking with you, bro. 140 pounds. It's the takeover for Kenny Sims, man. You did I think you did a fucking tremendous job, bro. I think I might have gave Elvis a round, maybe just because I felt bad or something. I don't know. Yeah. I might have found one to give him, but it was so fucking dominant, bro. It wasn't no more than 7-1, bro. So 7-2 maybe. I don't know. I remember what the judges had it, but yeah, it was that shit was tremendous, man. So I enjoyed it, bro, and keep carrying on, bro. I know you in Chicago. You gonna be there till the baby's born, or what?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, you baby shower next week, so.
Hey, enjoy yourself, man. You did yourself proud. I'm sure your father and Coach K and everybody, bro. Whether you on cloud 9 or not, they floating for you. I appreciate you, sir.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm gone, man.
All right.